And welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing Kingdom Death Monster. Just had a really nice hunt of the Smog Singers. They're rather easy, it feels like. They're the new antelope is what I'm referring to. And we got amazing resources. Holy crap. Not going to complain about resources. Next Ascent is going up on YouTube sometime next week. I haven't figured out when we're posting it. We also have been playing Kinfire Chronicles. And I've got recordings of that we'll be putting up.
Like scrolling away, like deep in the hard drive.
Yeah. What we're doing is we're accruing some recorded game sessions that if we can't play, we always have fresh videos going up.
Okay, so we did not note during the aftermath that we gained an addition, like a collective cognition. So our collective cognition is now 3. We're not getting any more milestones though right now. So
I would say that. So we're up to 3 collective?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that this was a lot easier than the Crimson Croc, but really different.
Yeah.
I kind of like the feel. We had to be more strategic about stuff than the Crimson Croc, which was more or less, oh god, please don't machine gun finger us.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I think that we'd play a little bit more carefully now that we know about the guilt tokens.
Yeah. If that's when my clearing it.
Mm-hmm. Shoot. We need a monster resource.
Why?
Because we wounded...
Oh, thank you. Basic, right? Or monster?
I think is 1 month.
Oh, sweet. I should shuffle this just because I to the deck briefly.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. And I think part of it is, I bet I shuffle cards are sticky.
Oh, yeah.
So those probably, despite my shuffling.
That's what trap, man.
Yeah. No, that is.
Okay.
No, I bet that is. I'll blame at least. Okay. An extra, we get a...
Okay. Now, I just still don't feel actually doing all of this right anyway.
No, we'll get there. Game sessions, but we'll get there.
Yep. So, kind of a pain in the book.
Okay. We're going to have a... Okay.
We are not having a... We're having an event. So, Gear Grid... survivors that are the previous showdown are returning survivors. When these survivors return to their settlements, their injuries are healed. Erase any filled light or heavy injury levels. Remove all tokens from all survivors.
Yep.
Apply any effects for the returning survivors from principles, settlement events, and innovations. This may include bonuses and penalties. I do not believe we have any of those.
Only the gain and endeavor.
Yeah, which is step 3, gain endeavors.
Okay, so we gain endeavors now?
Yes.
Okay, we get 6 total because we had 5 survivors and 1 tinkerer.
Okay.
At least I think we only have 1 tinkerer.
Yeah, Ace couldn't go out.
Okay, cool.
All right. Update timeline. So fill in the next unfilled year on the timeline to advance the current lantern year. So that is going to be Nemesis Encounter Butcher level 1 is on the thing. But first we do the settlement event.
Which is a random one, right?
Yep. Random.
Okay. So the singer, the singers could definitely be a farm mob. The big question is going, like the antelope was, the big question is going to be, are they, what's it called? Is their gear worth it?
Yeah.
Could you pull out our innovation?
No problem.
The ones we've unlocked?
Unlock innovations.
Okay, and put down the principles. And then just pass the rest over here and I'll take care of it in a moment. Thank you.
The innovation
deck. Yep.
That's not it.
There should be very few cards in it.
Yeah. This would be the settlement innovations. I'm thinking that the deck that has Protect the Young in it is not the one we're supposed to be drawing from.
No. Okay, here we go. Our settlement event today is Cracks in the Ground. A low rumbling fills the settlement. Small cracks in the earth widen into fissures that belch up hot, foul-smelling vapor. Oh, pass the monster controller, and we'll cycle that around for anything we need to roll on. Okay. Roll a d10. Roll high! Roll high!
6.
Great! You find a sharp stone in the rubble left from the quake. Gain a founding stone. So we're up to 6 founding stones.
I think we're supposed to be limited by the number, maybe, but I'm not sure. Maybe we can only take 5 out? 4 out? Anyway.
Something like that. Wow. Good thing. All characters with heavy gear could have died, and you would archive the heavy gear. And then the one with the lowest movement is dead. So good job.
Nice.
Wow. That's not bad. No, if we have any home endeavors, we are blocked. The vapor improves breathing +1 to the result on nightmare training, which we don't have. And we don't have the hunt shrine or scarification yet.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so what's next?
All right. Next is going to be... so we do have the Nemesis encounter with the Butcher on the timeline, so we will be departing to hunt the Butcher. Well, hunt.
Right here?
We'll be departing to love the Butcher in the spirit of the Smog Singers.
Yes.
All right. Update the death count. We did. There is nothing. Check milestone story events. Our population has not reached 0. Our population has not reached 15, and we currently have 3 collective cognition, which is not enough to get a new collective cognition reward.
Okay.
So now we move to develop.
Okay, so...
So we probably ought to do our ponders first.
Yes. And how does that work again? So
one of your characters can ponder their philosophy, right?
Both of mine can.
Okay.
So I ponder the lanternism.
Yes.
And it goes up to rank 2, correct?
I am going to double check since this is the first time we've done it. All right. Yep, when they do, they gain the next rank of their philosophy. Turn to the next rank's page in the philosophy book and have another player read the story aloud. If prompted, roll and record the results.
Okay. So I've got to be careful with this one. This is not fully screen safe. So I have to keep it a little off to the side. The light is life, but where does this shine come from? The lifeless bodies of the dead are dim, like the burned-out husks of the extinguished lantern. In the churning gleam of lighted lanterns, you see where the souls of the fallen have come to rest. You rush to their side, prying the vessels of their being from the death grip of their bodies. Gain +1 Lumi. So both of my characters are now up to 2 Lumi.
You should do it one at a time, honestly.
Okay. And then I will roll a d10 individually for them. And we are not CC 25 yet, so the bottom thing won't happen.
Okay.
And we're not CC 13, so the blue special effect won't happen.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for Baccarat first.
All right.
4. A cracked lantern oozes flickering particles. You place your mouth over the crack and breathlessly swallow. Your throat burns and a milky white tears flow. Gain knowledge light eater. You can only have 3 knowledges, right?
Yes, so you will have to choose one to lose if you are... if you have one that you can't get.
Yes. So both my characters currently have Light Whisperer. So gain knowledge light eater. Oh, it probably replaces that.
If you already have Light Eater, then you don't lose.
I have Light Whisperer. And I'm gaining Light Eater.
The significance of the collective cognition level is that effectively there are points at which you gain additional benefits for your settlement. Like the level 2 collective cognition allowed us to gain the clothed and fed, satiated armor set, which if you at least have 3 armors in your grid and you don't satisfy another armor set, then you get the clothed and satiated, which allows you to add 1 armor to each of your things. And those go up separately. Like the benefits increase for various ways by doing it, and you get collective cognition by hunting different and higher level monsters.
Okay, so I think I'm going to keep on Baccarat Light Whisperer, and I'm going to also take Light Eater. I now gain 2 death tokens
Okay.
on arrival. So now that makes Light Whisperer better.
Okay.
So for context for people, and now I can consume a death token to gain Frenzy if I want, or I can reveal the cards.
Okay.
So I really like that. And I lose hunger too, but we're not eating shit.
Well, no, because you could use Light Eater with that to consume death tokens.
Oh, shit. But I can't get rid of the philosophy knowledge.
No.
So actually, no, that's good. I could pump it to hunger. So I'm just gonna, on that one, I'll lose Light Whisperer, which kind of sucks, but such is life. So I will only get 1 death token, but I will at least be able to finish hunger.
Yeah.
Which would be good. No, that's a good call out. So I get Light Eater, and this is a peaked one, so there's no advancing it. Consume death token equals frenzy. And that's a consume. I like that.
Yeah.
Good
I mean,
catch.
it might not be a good idea, but it's an idea.
Well, if nothing else, I can do it at like the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of a hunt.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll take that. And that's it for that character. For Baccarat, now Craps needs to roll.
Yeah, the Craps will be able to see the 2 hit locations.
Yeah. Well, if I get the same result.
Yeah.
So we'll see. There's a 60% chance of that.
Okay.
9. I did not. You nestle closer to the lights of the dead. They cast shadow across your body. You squint until their shapes take meaning. Gain courage and understanding of a dead survivor of your choice.
Gain the courage and understanding of a dead survivor.
I don't think we have any with courage in them.
Well, yeah, I don't think we have. Well, we might, actually. But I think you're right that we don't, but I'll double check.
Yeah. That would have been really nice.
Yeah, it would have been. Nope, none of our dead survivors had courage or understanding.
Alas.
Yeah.
But I do gain a new knowledge of lantern souls. Which, honestly, I'm getting rid of fear sounds like a good trade. Okay, so he will now have the combination of Light Whisperer and Lantern Souls. So Lantern Souls, you understand the Lantern's truth. When you depart, +1 affinity? What's an affinity?
It's the red, green, or blue.
Wow.
Yeah, so that, like, you could basically trigger, like, Lucky Charm or something like that much easier.
Lucky Charm or Monster Grease or...
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, sure beats fear.
Yeah, and of course, now that these are in our philosophy, or in our knowledge deck now, because we've got them, right?
Other people can just get it.
Yeah.
Wow. That is pretty awesome. Yeah, I would have preferred to have the 2 thing on the other character, but we need to get that hunger pushed up to max.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to pay off for us long term.
So we're maintaining the knowledge deck, like, thoroughly, the way that we would the innovations deck, right? So all of this is going to be in the knowledge deck that we're saving between sessions?
Yep.
Okay.
+1 affinity on depart.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool.
All right.
So I may need to somehow get the overlay to have our knowledges, I'm feeling like.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's going to be a hard tweak, but I'm going to have to work on that.
Honestly, like, one thing that we may want to do is some of the stuff we may want to, like, basically publish a webpage or something with some of the detailed information about certain aspects.
In our Discord, just keep it up to date or have a bot that people can ping or something.
Yeah, that might work. And so now we've done your 2 characters.
So which one do you have?
I have Roulette, and Roulette needs a random knowledge.
Oh, random knowledge.
It has advanced to hunt XP 2.
Okay, I need any knowledge cards you have. I don't know.
No, not knowledge. Philosophy. It's the 4 philosophy cards.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my bad.
You have
and
the
I
deck.
have the philosophy deck. Sorry about that. No, this is the... Oh, there it is. I'm completely confused by what we've called these things.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
Need a companion app. Yes, we do. one that we can share with people to see what we got.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Dreamism.
Dreamism?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm only groaning because we've lost survivalism, and like we don't have anybody with survivalism, and we also have not gotten our 4th knowledge.
Okay, so gain a Lumi and roll a d10. We've already read over this one, so. And we're not 4 on collective cognition yet either, sadly.
No, just short. Damn.
5. Yeah, that would have been it too. A
Could've
straining ashen tendon twitches in the Dreamskeeper's raised forearms. You raise your own arms experimentally. The gesture fills your body with euphoria. Is this imitation worship?
You skipped. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back.
So
Because I haven't got my tenant knowledge yet.
yeah, but we're seeing if that does anything.
No, because I need to know what my tenant knowledge is.
Oh yes, I know. 1 second. So your tenant knowledge is Guardian.
Yeah, okay.
And your neuroses is sleepless. You cannot gain survival during hunt or showdown.
Wait. I progressed Guardian. She gets Guardian too.
Oh yes, you are correct.
Because we progress Guardian, so we get the highest level of knowledge in the settlement.
No, that's correct. So she just gets Guardian too.
Wow. Nice. That makes it much nicer.
Yep.
So I need 4 observations.
That is really nice, actually, except for the cannot gain survival during the hunt or showdown.
Yeah.
But you can in the settlement.
Yep.
Which is kind of interesting.
Yep.
And on departure, technically.
Yep.
Okay, for your XP marks at the top.
All right.
Mark slot 4, slot 7, slot 10, and the end.
All right.
Well, that's retired. Okay.
Yep, and then the neurosis for this is going to be the same as Snake Eyes, which is can't gain during, it's sleepless.
Yep, and you get no extra benefit. Oh wait, no, gain an observation in your tenant knowledge, so you get a free observation mark.
Yeah, that's why I was basically frantically going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, don't do that yet, because I haven't written that down yet.
Yeah, if we had had 1 more collective cognition, you would have gained an understanding. If you had rolled better, you would have gained a luck.
Yeah, but if you roll poorly, you lose a luck.
Oh shit, yes. That would be bad.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alright, so rank 1 in Dreamism.
Yeah, it makes sense to level up our knowledges before we get new guys to 2 hunt XP.
Yeah. Alright, intervene. Though all of yours are just fucking dead ends, man.
Well, except now I can do hunger.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, all of yours are basically, like, everything that you get out of, like, the lanternism is a dead end.
Yes.
Okay, so we're done with that, so we have now done our pondering.
Okay, so now we just have to do our development.
Yep. Alright, so we have 6 endeavors.
So, what do we have left in town?
A lot of stuff.
Because the butcher.
Yeah. So we have a blood diamond here, 2 hollow stones, 2 broken lanterns, 1 monster bone, 1 veined glass from the Crimson Crocodile, a blood stool, also from the Crimson Crocodile, a fluted severed head, and a delicate hand, both from the Smog Singers.
Okay, so first thing we want to do is spend an endeavor to create our 3rd hollow stone.
Alright.
And then we need to pick an organ. I thought you said what did we have from the Crimson?
We have a veined glass and a blood stool.
Okay, I think the blood stool we're just going to burn here.
Okay.
I'm checking commonality of them. Oh, there's actually there's only 1 blood stool in the entire deck.
Okay.
So I'll pull out the veined glass and the blood stool just so that we know we have them.
Okay.
We need an organ.
Yeah, that's a problem. Like, we can't actually even advance, because we don't have any organs, basically.
Yeah. Oh, you mean innovate.
Yeah, we can't even innovate the normal way.
What else do we have? Because I might have missed some stuff. So I pulled out the vein glass and the blood stool.
We have another fluted severed head and another delicate hand.
Okay, those are from before.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's any in the deck.
No, we can't.
Nope.
We're just stuck. Like, we just did not get any organs.
Yeah. We have the one organ, so we can either innovate or we are at risk of losing our hollow stones.
Mm-hmm.
If we...
Are the hollow stones organs? They're not, right?
No. But the hollow stones, the important thing is we have 3 now. So hollow stones plus an organ, we can now craft something we wanted. The stone face mask. It
Cloak.
is 2, or cloak. It is 2 armor to both the head and body. At the start of your act, if you are not on terrain, you may hide. Replace yourself with the hidden face terrain tile. Place the scout miniature on the terrain card.
So what is the hidden face terrain tile? Like, what is the hidden face terrain card?
That is a good point, or a good question. Where did I put the terrain deck? Beheaded corpse.
He says you don't need the cloak if you're fighting with them.
I don't see it. There's a beheaded corpse, but I don't see a...
Okay.
I might have stuck him in with the gambler deck.
It says it removes the scout from the board. Which, yeah, but I'm kind of wondering what happens with the rest of it.
Yeah. It removes the scout from the board, but can he come back? And how does he come back?
I'm guessing he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. So, yeah. If T says that if we're fighting him, we don't need it.
Oh. Okay, so maybe we just save the organ and use it for innovation instead this time?
Possibly. Well, the question is, how confident are we?
Yeah.
The answer is not very confident, but...
Yeah, but that's us in general.
So... Okay.
Okay. So we're not going to...
Can we get the scout lantern?
Yes, that is something we're going to get with we. So how many broken lanterns do we have in the settlement?
2.
Okay, let's spend our 3 broken lanterns.
Okay.
And we will acquire a scout lantern. When you return to the settlement, draw 2 cards and pick 1 to keep when drawing random settlement events. Yes, we definitely want that right now.
Yep.
But that does mean we have to take up 1 of the scout slots with us going forward.
Yep. We're definitely getting heavy on the scout materials.
Yep.
Okay. So
with that in mind, let's look at the crafting for the, I'm thinking for the new location.
yeah, let's do that.
Which is the Colosseum. Gorgeous artwork as always. And whole bunch of stuff. So first off, we have delicate hand and organ. We're not going to be able to do that, realistically. We're out of scrap generally, right?
Yep.
Unless we wanted to use whatever that one thing was. The whistle tooth is technically scrap. We can make a spinning sword.
So the armor is 3, but the armor set bonus isn't great.
Check the armor set bonus. We did not get good draws, so this does have a...
The singing armor. Is this it?
and we didn't get any pink flesh. Or the gaseous belly. So we can't make any armor. Or no, we could make a singing gloves and that's it.
Alright. Add 1 to all hit location. You may perform 2 ballads simultaneously.
Interesting.
I mean, we kind of need to see what these weapons do, I think.
Ham Fluter has a good ability. Okay, let's take a look at that. So we can make a Ham Fluter. We can make a razor cymbals, technically.
We can make a spinning sword.
We could make a Spear of Life. So
Interesting.
let's see what we've got. Okay, so the Ham Fluter, I'll just go through the stuff. You can start reading it out while I go through.
Alright, spend 1 activation and archive 7 cards from the wound stack to perform. All survivors increase their perfect hit range by 1. The whistles while you swing gain +1 survival and +1 insanity when you attack. Okay, razor symbols paired. Make attack rolls 1 at a time. For each hit, the monster suffers -1 evasion until the end of the attack.
Ooh. And other people can surge in the middle of that.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
No, that is something that I was just reading on the forum.
Okay. Spear of Life. When another survivor dies from bleeding tokens, they roll 1d10. On 7+, your dart saves them. They suffer -1 permanent evasion and remove up to 3 bleeding tokens. It's kind of interesting.
That could be good for the butcher.
Yeah, but it's -1 permanent evasion, too.
But it saves them.
Yeah. Spinning Sword. Gain +2 evasion against ranged attacks for each of your spinning swords.
And it's paired.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the Spear of Life also has reach, which is also interesting.
Yeah, and it's a 2/6/4 is really good.
Yeah.
So that would be one of our fluted bones, the whistle tooth, and a hide.
Which we could do like the Delicate Hand or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good set. Want to do that one?
Okay.
So we'll get a Spear of Life. Just because it feels like a great weapon for the butcher.
Okay.
And then the Ham Fluter, you say that has a good ability?
Yeah. Ballad of Perfection. Spend an activation. Archive 7 cards from the wound stack to perform. All survivors increase their perfect hit range by 1. So you guarantee to hit on a larger range, which isn't that good in general, except for the fact that, you use it with something like the Bone Dagger, and you gain +1 survival on perfect hit. So if you have things that can benefit you with perfect hits, the Ham Fluter is really good.
Yeah.
Right now, all we have, I think, is the Bone Dagger, but,
Oh, and if we have a red and blue hookup at all, you gain a survival and an insanity every time you attack.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
That's the really nice bit.
Yeah.
If you can get those hookups. But the Ham Fluter, we can't make anymore.
Oh, we can't?
No, we use the whistle tooth.
Oh, shit, yeah.
But I still think this is better because of the bleeds.
Okay.
Versus I'm thinking that's a butcher weapon.
Okay.
Okay, and so we can't make a Ham Fluter anymore. I don't think we can make a spinning sword if we use another one of our fluted bones, which we need for the music stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd have to use the fluted severed head with it to be able to make that. The razor symbols, we do have a delicate hand.
And a scrap, which is kind of costly.
Yeah, I don't think we have a scrap easily available.
Yeah, I think...
Okay, so let's hold off on those. The razor symbol doesn't feel very good. Oh, it's also paired.
Yeah. No, it's a level 1 Nemesis encounter. We can't go after a level 3 Butcher.
Yeah, good God. That would, even if we could, I don't think we would.
Mm-hmm.
And isn't there a level 4 now? I could be wrong.
Oh, that's interesting. The Ham Fluter with the Grimdraw?
Oh, yeah.
That increases the perfect hit range, which means that's gets that barbed on 9 or 10 instead of just a 10.
But can you pair that because
No, the ballad is everything. It increases the range for a perfect hit from 10 to, it increases the range for a perfect hit by 1.
Okay, so we probably want to do an innovation.
But note, you can only do that towards the end of the monster because you have to archive 7 wounds from the deck.
Makes sense. So we've got a monster bone, we've got a delicate hand, and we've got a bloodstool if we want to do an innovation.
Okay.
Feels like a good thing to do. We've got to keep our innovations going.
That's true.
The question is, are any of these music?
Yeah, drums.
And we want drums, right?
I mean, yeah, and then if we get drums, then we also can get Song of the Brave out of the deck too. So, there's nothing wrong with innovating first and then doing the fluted bones.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, and we get 4 options out of 7.
Okay.
Woo. So let's see what we get. Nightmare Training, which we have a benefit to. Paint, which we really want, especially with the Butcher. Shrine, which we always want. And Storytelling. I'm thinking we're going with Paint.
It's really hard to turn down Dash.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will grab Paint, and I'll need the more full deck.
You need the Paint consequences, right?
Yep. So I can dig those out quick if you want. Thank you. So Paint consequences. Let's see. Pottery is not one of them. There's not many Paint consequences, are there?
No.
That's a pictograph.
But you get face painting. Face painting is the consequence we want.
Yeah, face painting and sculpture, it looks like. And pictograph. So all 3 of those go in.
Okay.
And face painting is the one we want?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because the departing survivors gain 2 survival and an insanity. And the intimacy.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have 2 fluted bones. And we can do, so first, which characters would do the reroll? They have a lifetime reroll.
So characters with lifetime rerolls, we have somebody who has Fear of the Dark.
Yeah, let's use his lifetime reroll if we need one.
Yeah.
Okay, so pass the monster controller, because you did a roll already.
Yep.
So it will go to this character, or me, and then I will do a roll for...
So Ludo is doing this.
Oh, Ludo's technically doing the roll for the fluted bone. On an 8+, or we gain a music innovation from the Settlements Innovation deck. Nope, we do the reroll. Nope. Your turn.
I swear to God that there was a box on here for lifetime reroll.
Yes, bottom center.
There we go.
Okay, so now we need another character that's going to spend the reroll, and you get 2 shots.
All right, let's have... God, this is rough. I guess Fruit Machine.
Fruit Machine it is. Okay, so first roll you need 8+. Nope. Rerolls used. Nope.
We suck.
We suck. Our rolls have been shit this game. I mean, for fuck's sake, we're both almost 2-1 on 1s to 10s.
Ouch. Okay, so we still got 4 endeavors left. And we need to figure out what we're going to do with them.
And we've got a few materials left.
Yep.
And Was there anything else in the town storage that I don't have out?
Yes, there's a lot of stuff in the town storage, which I've read out before.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Blood diamond tear, 3 hollow stones, monster bone, veined glass, blood stool, but you already took out all of those mob monsters? Yep. Okay, so we used the blood stool.
Yep.
And we've used the...
Scrap,
yes. Did you pull out extra copies of the fluted severed head and the delicate hand?
No, I did not.
Okay, because we have those.
Okay, so we have an extra fluted or delicate hand and fluted severed head. I don't think there's another head. So here's our extra delicate hand I've got out, and there is not a second head.
Okay. Okay.
Which is kind of funny given that there's 3 Smog Singers. Okay, so we do have hide, bone, lots of hide and bone.
What can we do with perfects?
Oh, good call. So not the Corsium. Good God. If we had a shit ton of veined glass, that giggling scythe would be ours.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing else on the Crimson Crockery. We don't have heart flute or face painting yet. We don't have a perfect organ. We already did the iron perfect bone for Grimjaw.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a vermin.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing else on the outskirts.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. What about advancing our settlements?
What do you mean by advancing? Oh, like this stuff?
No. Like, what about spending to advance to higher level locations? We've got a lot of bone. Do we want to use bone to
that
advance
stuff.
To a higher
to craft
location?
Yeah. 3 bone and a hide, we can do a weapon crafter.
Okay.
What would that give us? Might not be a bad idea anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That would allow us to make a Zambato eventually with a perfect bone, 3 scrap, and hide.
Okay.
So if we have 3 bone and a hide we can use, that isn't the perfect bone ideally. We have 2 bone with the 2 severed heads. We have a hide, and we can use the veined glass.
Okay, but we'd have to lose the veined glass.
Which I think we're fine with. We need 14 of them to do that thing.
Oh, 14 veined glass?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not rushing. I'm not too worried about that. So we lose both severed heads, the veined glass, and the delicate hand.
Okay.
And we get ourselves a weapon crafter.
So did you pull out another... So we still have a delicate hand in the settlement?
No. We are gone.
Okay. So we spent both delicate hands we had.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we actually have a monster bone in the settlement.
Oh! We can do scrap scavenge now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. And, oh shit. So, this gets interesting. What is the Zambato? And do we want it for the butcher?
The Zambato is a low-speed, high-strength weapon. I think it's slow, in fact.
Yeah, there was something about it that was supposed to be really good for the butcher, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't think we want to augury. It's nice that we got the collective cognition, but we don't have face painting yet, and with the negatives.
We could get a Zambato. High chance. Devastating 1 whenever you wound, inflict 1 additional wound.
It is frail, though.
Which I don't seem to think has an issue with... and
He has a super dense location, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the danger.
He has 1 super dense.
Yeah, so the one thing is that you can, if you do take the Zambato in, if we took in the survivor that has the ability
Look at the hit location, then hit with the Zambato.
Yeah.
No, I like that. And what is deadly?
Deadly, I think...
And slow is can never be more than 1.
Yeah, the frenzy takes that away. Gain plus X luck when attacking with this weapon. So it's +1 luck.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And does an additional wound if we get that red hookup, which I'm pretty certain we have a red vertical on something. I don't on my characters. Shit.
I think the
So we need a red down.
skull helm.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Yep, that'd do it. And need a green hookup, monster grease.
Yeah.
Does it. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so to do this, what we need to do, if we want that, so to make the Zambato, we need our perfect bone, 3 scrap, and a hide. We have the perfect hide. And I haven't seen anything to use the perfect hide for yet.
Okay.
We would spend endeavors to do scrap scavenge. And we need 6 to 9.
Oh, we only have 3 remaining endeavors now because we advanced the weapon crafter.
Okay, so we'd have to get 6 to 9 3 times, so we'd have to probably plan to use some rerolls. And if we miss one, we don't get the Zambato.
Yeah.
So that's the possible trade-off. So basically, we can go for a Zambato.
No, we can't do it.
Why?
Heat required.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we can't do it.
Where does it say heat required? Oh. And
Yeah,
we don't
so
have...
we're not doing that.
Okay, so we don't have lantern oven yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Alas, we are not getting ourselves a Zambato.
Yes, we are not getting ourselves a Zambato.
Oh. So we have 3 endeavors. We don't have a hide and organ. So we aren't getting pictograph.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a drafting table. That can get us understanding and seed patterns.
Yeah.
And then we don't have shrine or scarification, so that doesn't help.
There's also, so what is the special innovate on the lantern thing? The innovation, the special innovate on the lantern?
That was the create pictograph,
Okay,
which
yeah.
we don't have hide and organ.
Okay, thank you. All right.
So we can do drafting table, we can do augury, and we could do scrap scavenge if we wanted.
Yeah.
But
like, is there anything that we could use scrap for outside of that? Because I thought
not immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, without heat, we're basically fucked on scrap.
Well, there was the Coricium. I thought there was something there that we were basically like, oh, but we can't do that because we don't have scrap.
Oh, good catch. We don't have a delicate hand anymore.
Okay.
So we can't do the razor symbols.
Okay. That's not too big of a loss.
Yep. Nope. Nothing else we can do there.
Okay.
Can't do anything at the organ grinder other than augury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have a chance of getting courage with scrap smelting, and if we're not going, like, you know, oh noes, we absolutely have to get scrap.
Or scrap scavenge.
Mm-hmm.
Scrap smelting is takes a lot.
Sorry. Yeah.
And we don't really need anything from the bonesmith. The perfect hide we can just save. And the perfect bone we can save, and the crystal ember.
Though we will lose them if we lose against the butcher.
But if we lose against the butcher, we're kind of fucked.
Not completely. You know, we do have a blood diamond tier. I don't think that it's going to be useful, but we ought to pull it out just so we know what we have.
Yeah, fair. I just left that near the top of the deck. And we're out of hollow stones. They are nothing other than stone.
Okay.
So our blood diamond here is organ and diamond.
Okay. So it is an organ, but, you know.
Yeah.
So we've got an ad starting in 5 minutes. But...
Okay. Oh, shoot. Trey just disconnected from our thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, fundamentally, it feels like maybe
augury or scrap scavenge.
Yeah, it depends on whether or not we want to do understanding or courage.
What is the negative? So we need to have survival if we do scrap scavenge.
Yep.
If you don't have survival, you can just die.
Yep.
So.
But augury makes you lose resources.
Correct, which we really don't have resources we can lose. So, who has survival that we'd be willing to have do this? Chance could. And Chance is kind of fucked at spending survival.
Yeah.
Does Chance have any understanding yet?
Yeah, 1 understanding.
Let's have Chance go.
Okay.
Or sorry, courage.
Courage? No, does not have courage. I don't think any of us.
Yeah, actually, Baccarat has 1 courage.
Okay.
Maybe worth a shot. Yeah, I'll do 1 with Baccarat.
Okay. They have survival?
They have 1 survival.
Okay.
So I need a 6+. 7. So I get 1 broken lantern into the storage.
Okay.
And then, second time, since I didn't lose my survival.
Yes.
And now I lose my survival, and I am not doing it again.
Okay.
So we need 1 more character, so we have 1 endeavor left.
All right. And Bingo was his name? No.
Pretty much.
So, Bingo.
Oh, bingo?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just one of our normal survivors.
Yep, seems good. 2, lose a survival. And we're out of endeavor, so I think we're done.
We're awesome.
And we just need to go to the butcher next game.
Yep, so we will be hitting the butcher, which should be exciting.
Well, thank you for joining us as always, and we look forward to the exciting butcher fight.
Yep.
Have a good one.